Hi everyone, we are back again. Um, this live will be a short one because I've been up since 2 o'clock this morning, and Max is not feeling too well. So yeah,
Well, then,
um,
just a little bit of migraining.
yeah. So I've found three things that I thought we could briefly talk about. So because we haven't done one of these for a while. So the first one is a landmark case. New York jury awards 2 million to due to detransitioner who suffered double mastectomy at 16.
All right.
So a Westchester, New York jury awarded 2 million to a young woman who filed a malpractice lawsuit against a psychologist and a surgeon, alleging both promoted her prior identification as transgender and the surgery to remove her healthy breasts when she was 16 years old. Legal and medical experts are hailing the lawsuit brought at New York State Supreme Court by Fox Varian, now 22, against psychologist Dr. Kenneth Einhorn and plastic surgeon Dr. Simon Chin as a landmark medical malpractice case. Its outcome makes it the first successful challenge by a detransitioner. Um, the jury awarded Varian like 2 million in damages, with 1.6 million for past and future pain and suffering, and 400,000 for future medical costs. Um,
Yeah.
let me. Um, she suffered from a constellation of mental health problems, including depression, anxiety, and social phobia. She was diagnosed with autism and bounced around various schools. Her first period sent her into a meltdown as she battled disordered eating. Um, where is it? Where is it? Um,
Well,
basically,
if you yeah, she won the lawsuit of medical malpractice, and it
yeah,
was medical malpractice, and that's good.
yeah,
I'm going to be honest, but like because I've seen this go around, like, oh, this is a great win, this is a great, and yeah, it's like
yeah,
if it was medical malpractice, it should be like this is. I don't consider that a bad thing either. It's not saying that there is no medical. No trans person is saying there's no medical malpractice. Of course, there's medical malpractice. And also, no, not all medical malpractice laws are done properly. But like, if they found that malpractice happened, then yeah, positive thing, positive outcome. I'm not going to.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Like, I even said this because I think I did a post about it or something.
yeah,
And I was like, yeah, what these two did to the young girl was disgusting, and
yeah,
she absolutely deserves to, you know. I mean, it's not all about getting money, but at least it, at least
No, you're
you,
not getting.
yeah, won, um, won a what lawsuit, and yeah, great, fantastic,
Yeah, good on her. I
yeah,
don't have anything. I don't think. I know Turfs look at this as some kind of win for them, and I don't see it as a win for them. I see it as a win for this person. And can you stop using this as some kind of like when you see it go around like oh this is such a like
yeah,
if she was medically mistreated, then it's a win. It's a win for her now
yeah,
that she has gotten up. But can you stop using that as some kind of political pushing?
yeah. Now I also read that Chloe Cole, another detransitioner, is in the
Yeah,
middle of is in the middle of fit, in the middle of her lawsuit.
yeah,
So, and again, listen, look, if the same is if what happened to Fox Varian happened to Chloe Cole, and
yeah,
they find it to be the same, great.
yeah, yeah.
I hope if it's found to be true, what I hope that Chloe Cole, gets as much money as she can. Right, awesome. But like Max said, like for turfs or gender criticals to use this as some sort of fucking win, no.
No, this does nothing to prove or disprove. Like what this does. Do you think? Do you think? Do these people think I've ever or anyone has ever like argued against the existence of detransitioners, of people who this didn't work out for, of people who might have been pushed, like who might, like there are of course regrets. There are of course
Yeah,
things that happen, especially if they're minors. I
yeah,
get that. This is still not a reason to say that trans is bad or trans isn't real.
yeah. So yeah, so for those of you who hate watch
And
us,
yeah,
like you heard it,
and
you
hen
you heard it, you heard it here first, right? You heard us say it,
yeah. Like, I'm not going to. What the fuck?
right?
And I've never argued against that. I've never sat here and said like, everyone needs to, everyone needs to
Right?
go into surgery right now.
Yeah,
Let's
and
put
for that, and
4-year-olds in surgery.
yeah, and for that doctor who, from what I've read, or from what has been reported, that this
Yeah,
doctor pushed Fox Varian, who was 16 at the time, he was
yeah.
pushing for her to go towards a double mastectomy. He he should be struck off
Yeah, that's a bad
immediately
thing.
because yeah. So again, you heard me say it. He should be struck off. I'm not saying anyone who does anything. Excuse me, my flipping throat's going. If a doctor
It's okay.
is pushing something that they should not be pushing, and they are found to be liable for damages, that said doctor should be struck off. I would say the same thing if it was a teacher or in any other profession. They should be struck
Yeah,
off. But but cling to this like a mast and say, "Oh, we've got the win. Oh, this is the holy grail." No, you don't tarnish a whole community of doctors just because one stupid fucker got greedy and thought he could push the boundaries of his profession. No,
No,
you don't get to play.
absolutely not.
You don't get to play God. That's not what you're there for. You're right. So yeah, congratulations. I wish her nothing but the best, and that's all I have to say on that.
Uh, and if she herself uses this as some kind of sledgehammer against trans people, then she can go fuck off as well.
Yeah. But yeah.
And by the way,
Um.
by the way, if a certain lawyer out there wants to say that this is proof of the group, like because I just know that that little bitch is trying to make it about herself somehow. Uh, about her like, look, and people say that I wasn't groomed, but it completely happens that people pushed them into it. Yeah. Difference is that you were like, what? You were like 32 or something. We went on there. You fucking idiot. I fought with her again.
Oh yeah. Um.
I keep fighting with her. I don't know why. We're still mutuals. So whenever she pops up, I see her popping up all the time, and sometimes I just can't stop myself from telling her to fuck off.
Yeah. That's what she has reduced herself to now. But yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway. So yeah, that's that on
Can you
that.
hear me properly?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
Good. I went out to
Uh,
smoke and I wanted to see if the microphone
yeah.
still reached.
Um. So I'm looking at the tweet from Chloe Cole right now. Varian v. Anhorn is the first detransitioner lawsuit to reach a verdict. Even better is that this was in New York. Right, okay. I'm going to trial as well against my doctors with Liberty CTR, and this gives me even more hope that I will get justice for myself. But
Yeah.
again, I hope again, Chloe, I wish you nothing but the best. If it's to be found true that they did the same thing to you, get as much money as you can. Sue the fuckers.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But if not, then but Chloe Cobra still rage against flipping Jennifer McCain anyway, because she thinks he's the devil. Um,
Yeah. Like what what
yeah,
what's important to what's important to point out is like still it not working out for you isn't it not working. That is still an important caveat of this. Like, yeah, I think that if there is medical malpractice, that should be dealt with. That does not mean that the gender affirming care in general is medical malpractice.
yeah, and oh
Because it
look,
isn't.
yeah, oh look,
What?
I'm still on the article,
Yeah?
um, and a familiar name has popped up. So, someone by the name of who goes by the name on Twitter by Billboard Chris.
Oh, that fucking
Um,
cunt.
yeah. He tweeted, um, there are more than 20 other detransitional medical malpractice cases in progress. Sue,
Do you
sue,
know how
sue.
few? Do you know how few that is?
Yeah.
20, 20
In so,
cases isn't
yeah.
much. Do you know how many
No.
cases of medical malpractice there is every year?
hmm
I'm
Insurance
gonna,
companies will stop insuring this demonic practice. And then, if you scroll down,
Demonic. Why always demonic?
don't know. And then
Um,
underneath that, because obviously, you know, he quote tweeted his original tweet to, you know, whatever. The first victory in court for a young woman who was harmed by gender doctors as a child. She was 16, a minor. I mean, yes, technically that's still a child, but like, no. Like, okay. Anyway, Fox Varian had her breasts removed as a 16-year-old girl. Like, well, yeah, like,
look,
calm down.
okay,
Because she was
there were more than
indoctrinated to believe she was trans. They always have that
look.
add that extra wording, don't they?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
But here, you
fucking
got to I
dick.
just looked it up. I just looked it up, and I think this is yeah, this is in the United States. So this is
Mm-hmm.
only in the United States. Approximately 17 to 20,000 medical malpractice lawsuits are filed annually in the United States,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and more than 20. That isn't even a. That's not even a percent.
Nope. No.
It's so fucking dumb.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
20 cases is not a lot,
No, it's not.
and most
That's
medical
that.
malpractice cases don't win.
Yeah. That's if what he just. That's if what he just said is to be believed. But it's coming from someone called Billboard Chris, who is also another fucking anti. What did he? What was it? Who is a well-known anti-gender ideology activist. Like nothing he says can be taken for granted.
Anti-trans activist.
Um,
No, like he's a lying fucking
mhm,
scum.
yeah, yeah, because that's what he does all day. He goes, he literally wears a flipping billboard, walks the street, asking people stupid fucking questions. But anyway, so that's that.
Gotcha journalism needs to die. If you go out and you do this kind of like, same thing as all fucking character, like go nobody's on the street, just like, oh no, change my opinion about this. No, if you just go out and do a fucking gotcha journalism, if you go out and just, I'm just going to go out and accost strangers on the street and ask them questions about this. You're a fucking idiot. You should be locked up. You should be locked up in your home. You shouldn't be allowed to roam the street like that, you fucking miscreant.
Um, talking of accosting people, this brings me on to the next article
Nice
because
segue.
yeah, because far right campaigner Tommy Robinson
Oh, Jesus
um
fucking Christ.
for,
It can never be good when you hear his name.
no um followed
Oh, was
a
this the whole porn with?
what was that?
Wasn't there a porn thing with him recently? But he,
I don't know, but what I do know is that
I need to.
he when was this on the 7th of February, but more
Yeah.
likely probably basically Tommy Robinson followed at home a teacher, um,
Oh.
filmed it, and this teacher is a trans teacher. So Tommy Robinson thought it was a good idea to follow them home at
Oh
night.
no, 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 no! I remember. I remember what it was now. Sorry. You go on, but I found something that I need to
Yeah,
just do later.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah, so Tommy Robinson followed home a trans teacher and filmed them after they had asked to be addressed using a gender neutral titled MX. Anti immigration activist Robinson released a 12-minute video outside a school in the South Staffordshire before classes started.
Anti-immigration
Yeah,
activist. No, racism. You're
yeah.
looking for there.
He yeah. He later travelled to the teacher's home to challenge them directly. Yeah. Okay. So you did. So you. Oh, of course. So you had to follow a woman home, did you? Yeah. Okay. Typical Robinson.
But
In the video, Robinson said that he had employed a private
don't follow people
investigator.
home.
Yes, he followed her home. Yes,
Don't do that.
he accosted her outside the school before the school opened, and then he followed her home after work because that's apparently what Tommy Robinson does now to earn money apparently. Not that I don't urge anyone to pay money because he's a fucking scumbag. So yeah, he
Yeah, if you
later
give your
travelled.
money to if you give your money to Tony Robinson, just set fire to it instead. That's more efficient.
Yeah, he later travelled to the teacher's home to challenge them directly. The teacher has not been identified. In the video, Robinson said that he
Good.
had employed a private investigator to monitor the teacher's movements, so he wouldn't know when they were leaving for work and could confront them.
Does does he not hear how fucking crazy this sounds?
Apparently not. He alleged, this is Tommy Robinson, he alleged that pupils were being punished for misgendering the teacher and was going to be taken out of class to be schooled on the use of pronouns. Like, Tommy, you're not that bright, but we use pronouns every day. Like, uh, but
Yeah,
anyway, MX
and also like
pronoun, pronounced mix, is a title rather than a set of pronouns and used instead of the gendered Mr. or Mrs. for trans or non binary people. The school has rejected these claims, stating that allegations that pupils were removed from classes are wholly inaccurate and that the scenarios described online do not reflect actual events at our school. Footage shows Robinson repeatedly questioning the teacher outside their home about whether it is right for students to address them as MFs. The teacher consistently declined to engage, repeatedly responding no comment and attempt to leave for work.
yeah,
Robinson then
good.
continued to follow them along the road, filming throughout until the teacher eventually returned to the house and closed the door. So basically, Robinson harassed this woman, or because according to parents, and I'm using air quotes, who I don't know why any parent would ever speak to Tommy Robinson, but apparently parents told him some stuff, and he took it upon himself to, harass this person who has done nothing wrong. Um,
Yeah. Well, I
so
saw
yeah,
something that was. Because speaking of Tony Robinson, I knew I had it somewhere. So here's the thing: Tony Robinson, in January. So because this is the first time I've heard his name this year. In January, he and the Twitter post is deleted now.
oh, of
Uh,
course,
yeah, because he got so much backlash for this. He complained about a targeted ad on YouTube. He complained about an ad on YouTube that was for a gay dating app that does seem to imply that like it was a weird ad. I will say it was a very like it had something like no age limit or something like that in the ad, which was fucking bizarre and weird. And he uploaded this on Twitter and said like, "This is the ads that people get This ad just comes, just how YouTube just markets this grooming app. Now, Toren, do you know one thing about YouTube ads? Do
I
you know
know.
why you get? Do you know why you get the ads that why you get the ads that you get on YouTube?
Something to do with the algorithm, and then algorithm targeted
Yeah,
ads.
it's targeted. It's
Yeah.
targeted ads, which means that the reason that he got this ad is because they targeted him for it,
Hmm.
which means that he must have something that made the algorithm say, yeah, this is for this person. So, Tony Robinson, what have you been searching on? What have you been looking on? What is in the cookies on your fucking computer? That's what I want to know now. And he tried to backtrack that by like implying that he has to look up gay things for his job.
What
Which is,
job?
or like for his activism or whatever the fuck he does.
As
Which
far as
is
as
just
far
fucking
as
hysterical.
as far as I can tell from Tommy Robinson, right,
Yeah,
and this is from the outside in. This is just my opinion. From
he's a
what I can
fucking idiot.
surmise, well, yeah, he's that. He is always in trouble with the police. He's always on.
It's a
He's
good sign for
always
a person.
Yeah. He's always on an airplane going somewhere because apparently he hates the UK, but he can't seem to stay away. He recently
No, but that's always
flew.
true for these types of people.
Yeah. He also recently flew to, I think it was Saudi Arabia
Yeah,
or Qatar, and he got challenged by a person of color who called him out. And then Tommy Robinson started basically threatening to knock him out whilst he was doing an interview live, which wasn't a very good idea. Um,
no.
Tommy Robinson is just a sad, racist prick. But moving on, I'm not going to go into the details because, you know, suffice to say, I only have to say these two words and then I'm going to leave it at that. A nursery worker guilty of dot 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 of multiple SO again dot dot dot
Yeah.
um and fuck it, I'm just gonna say it. Like a nursery worker guilty of multiple sexual offences against five
Yeah.
toddlers. Um
Hmm.
is facing jail after
Well,
being found guilty.
good.
Um that's all
Die.
I'm gonna that's all I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm not gonna read anymore because I can't be bothered to be angry.
Hmm.
Um
But yeah, that person needs to
but
fucking
yeah.
die.
And so
So
yeah, that's that. Like that just came up. Uh,
yeah,
so that's that, and then the final one, and then we'll try and go for as long as we can.
yeah.
And I'm gonna say this, if you want someone to come for me, because I'm the one saying it. Actually, don't even do that because I'm just reporting what's been written. Um, so obviously we all know about the Epstein files. We all know about the recent. We all
Yeah.
know. We all know about the recent 3 million. No, but
Hey,
obviously,
do you want to come to my? Do you want to come to my premiere? Do you want to come to my premiere, Mr. Pedophile? Hey, Mr.
yeah,
Pedophile, please come to my premiere.
yeah. And so if you don't know what we're referring to, I'll read it again. I'm just reading what's been reported, so don't call for me. don't come for me and try to protect your precious queen because it's not going to work.
Oh.
J.K. Rowling is scurrying after her name popped up multiple times in the Epstein files. The
Yeah.
U.S. Department
Hey,
of Justice released another batch of the highly anticipated documents related to the sex trafficker.
there are so many good reasons why you would why you would invite a fucking known pedophile to the premiere of your little story, of your little play. Please, please, Mr. Pedophile. It's like that. Did you ever see The Snowman?
Yeah,
It was a fucking shit film, but in the it's like that in the trailer where they put like, oh, in the marketing campaign where they put like, Mr. Detective, I gave you all the clues. That's all I can think about. Like, Mr. Pedophile, please come to my premiere. Please, please attend. That wouldn't be weird at all, you fucking nons.
yeah. All over social media, the Epstein files are trending, obviously, and the Harry Potter author
Yeah.
finds herself at the center of some of these conversations.
I fucking
Epstein
wonder
argued,
why.
yeah, Epstein argued that he was invited to an event for Harry Potter and the Cursed Child on Broadway when he was turned away at the door in April of 2018. The party organizers made sure to not let him in. Rowling quickly hopped on X to deny the allegations from fans, who have noted her championing other causes to protect children. But notice that the most famous paedophile in history somehow thought he had an invite to her event. Rowling
Because he
wrote,
had an
"This is
invite.
yeah, and I'm gonna say
The reason they
alleged.
turned him away was because he didn't. The reason they turned
Yeah,
him away wasn't because he didn't have an invite. It was he didn't have a plus one.
yeah. Also, what I'm about to say, well, I'm just going to say alleged, right? Because I watched something where this person did their own, research. Um, Apparently, Rowling and Jeffrey Epstein knew each other on a friend level.
Yeah.
Epstein paid for J.K. Rowling's airfare around the time of her Broadway thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
And he
you
was
know,
invited. I'm sorry.
yeah, he
There are
was.
pictures of the invite.
Yeah, there is. So again, there are these are out there. What I am reading to you is backed up. But of course, her minions are going to come out in force
Hmm?
and say, "Oh, this is bullshit." Of course, because
The most litigious, the most litigious fucking author in the world has not threatened to sue about this.
no, and
She
she
sues
stayed very,
about everything.
yeah, and she stayed remarkably quiet.
Yeah.
She hasn't said one word about the Epstein files, not one. And
Yeah. I'm sorry, you little wizard mommy.
yeah, and she,
I'm sorry, your little wizard mommy
says,
doesn't live up to the fucking slack, but she
yeah,
did this.
yeah, and she's the one who said, "Oh, I stand up for women, screaming at children." No, you don't.
I stand up for women. I stand up for Johnny Depp. I stand up for Marilyn Manson. Is there any other rapist out there you stand up for, you worthless fucking cunt? You Holocaust
Yeah,
denying fucking decrepit bitch?
she still denies that as well. The part where she denied the Holocaust, but oh well, okay.
She's a Holocaust
Um,
denier.
yeah. Um, Rowling hopped on
Yeah, of course
X
you deny the Holocaust.
to
I mean,
deny
of
the
course she denies.
allegations from. fans who have noted her championing other causes to protect children, but noticed that the most famous paedophile in history somehow thought he had an invite to her events. He did.
Yeah, yeah. And
Rowling wrote,
just remember this. Just remember the fact that she sent flowers to Marilyn Manson when his allegations was out. She stood
yeah,
behind Johnny Depp. She is not a champion for women.
no. Now listen, right, only Johnny Depp, right? This is where you're gonna witness me play devil's advocate, right? Because yes,
Huh?
Johnny Depp, the things he did, right? When people say, "Oh, he's not a saint," what he did, he deserves to be punished for. On the other
Yeah.
hand, I've also heard things about Amber Heard, about about her not being particularly nice. So
Yeah,
you
no,
know
I don't.
they're both they're both as bad
I
as each
mean,
other.
they're famous
Guess what,
people,
Johnny? Yeah, so they're just as
so I
bad.
don't. But
But
like,
yes,
I'm just gonna say that like
like
J.K. Rowling has a very, J.K. Rowling has a known history of defending sexual abuse.
oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah. Um,
Yes,
Rowling
and
Rowling wrote, "This is beyond silly. Neither I nor anybody on my team ever met, communicated with, or invited Jeffrey Epstein to anything.
yeah,
Despite that,
of course, you say that.
yeah, despite that rather curt argument on social media, the people of the internet aren't letting the issue go. The breadth of people named in these files, both before and after Epstein was convicted and known as a paedophile, is vast. 2018 is well after the point where he was a public unknown. By the way, that doesn't make any fucking sense, grammatically or otherwise. Deadline reports that 2 days before the curtain went up on that show, Epstein associate Peggy Siegel emailed Playground Entertainment. She asked if a very important friend wanted to come see the spectacle. Epstein wasn't directly named, but his presence after the fact helps connect some dots there.
Yeah,
Playground Entertainment head Colin Calendar replied that they would get him in, but he never got into the party because he wasn't on the written invite list. Well, no, because she probably tried to have him entered in via the back door. Um, all of this timing must be interesting for Rowling as Warner Brothers marches ahead with rebooting the Harry Potter series as a massive TV show.
oh, that's going to be so fucking terrible.
Um, as Wizarding World retains a partially dedicated fan base, but there are people out there who have sworn off the series. Harry Potter is inextricably from Rowling's anti-trans crusades on social media and elsewhere. John Lithgow is slated to play Albus Dumbledore. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
Uh,
I'm sorry. The fucking Harry Potter show is going to be terrible. Everything I see from it
yeah.
looks fucking shit. And also, they haven't. They're just. You can like, why are they making it look exactly like the movies?
Don't know. I have no idea. Um, I
Yeah,
I remember I remember watching the first one, but then it's like nah, I didn't like it. Like I
I
also
mean,
didn't like the
I've
fact
seen them
that
all, and
I could be asked.
yeah, you didn't. No,
Like, nah.
You didn't like
I
the
don't
fact of
really.
what?
I'm not.
Did,
Maybe it's just me, but I'm not. But it was too focused on kids for me, and I'm not a kid person. Like no,
no, I know,
sorry.
right, like it is children. Like I was, like I'm not going to sit here and say that I didn't like it when I grew up. I did because I wasn't that age group.
Yeah,
Like I was 8 or 7 or whatever when I read the first book, and I was I think 15 when the last one came out. So like that's yeah, that was when I grew up. But then I grew up and I stopped reading books that are written for children. And like the writing is on the wall. They're not especially good books. They were well marketed. I will say they were very well marketed. I don't know. Read another book, you fucking illiterate cunts.
yeah. Oh, okay,
Read a
fine.
book that
Oh,
doesn't decide to do like weird anti-Semitic bullshit and doesn't like decide to make the one character that stands up for slavery the fucking dumbass.
yeah,
Like overzealous Hermione trying to free the slaves without them wanting to be freed, and it's it's fucking put as a bad thing. Freeing slave, her intent was right, but but she's too zealous about it. She's overzealous about it. How can you be overzealous about fucking trying to free the slaves, you useless cad of a person?
yeah. Also, in more breaking news, um, fuckface, the one, uh, Jeffrey
That can be so
Epstein's
many.
associate,
Oh, Ghislaine
the one
Maxwell.
who, yeah, she's in the middle of getting um a pardon.
Oh, that's great. Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But
and that, by the
anyway,
way, people, that's how you're supposed to pronounce her name, Ghislaine. It's not.
yeah.
Jeez, fucking Christ.
But anyway,
There's so many people not knowing how to
um
pronounce it.
let's take a look at 10 creepy Epstein bombshells about Trump and his billionaire buddies that will make your skin crawl. Yeah, let's have a look.
Yeah,
Let's go on this
I'm just
merry.
gonna say that the person who wrote that article, the person who decided to make a top 10 list about that, I
Yeah,
fucking hate you. I hate you.
yeah,
I hate the clickbaity nature of that fucking
yeah.
title.
Number one,
10
Trump.
fun facts about the Epstein files.
Yeah, number one, Trump was on Epstein's plane way more than anyone realized. Okay.
Yeah.
Um, two, Epstein actually bragged that Trump knew about the girls. Okay.
Yeah.
Number three, Elon Musk
No shit.
practically begged to attend Epstein's wildest party on the island.
Yeah.
Four, Trump's commerce secretary brought his family yacht to Epstein's island for lunch. Five, Epstein had at least 10 co-conspirators the FBI refused to prosecute. Six, Bill Gates' relationship with Epstein was apparently even more gross than we thought.
No doubt about it.
Seven, the Prince Andrew and Peter Mandelson situation just got even worse.
No shit.
Eight, Richard Branson told Epstein to bring his harem after his sex crime conviction. Nine, Brett Ratner, director of the Melania documentary, that apparently cost like $7 million to make, appears in the files too.
That film came out of fucking nowhere to me. Like I'm not entirely sure that that's a real film. Like where the fuck did that come from? Why
From
why
I
did
don't know,
anyone think it was a good idea?
I don't know.
I'm going to make the worst documentary not made by Dinesh D'Souza.
Yeah. Number 10. The DOJ probably won't prosecute anyone, and half the files may never see the light of day.
Yeah,
Uh,
that sounds about right.
and in other news, well, not other news, but just another tidbit. Um, Karen Levitt, or whatever her fucking name is, the White House press secretary. Um,
Yeah.
like I think she's expecting another baby, but that's neither here nor there. Um, she is 20. She's 28 years old. How old do you think her husband is?
I don't know. 75, 12.
Not far off. Um, they have a 32 year age 32 year age gap.
Oh. Would you look at that?
Mm.
Well,
But so for anyone who has a problem with their precious queen, being involved somehow, then don't take it up with me. Take it up with the Mary Sue and the person who wrote the article, who is
yeah, oh, yeah.
Teresa Gray. Like, take it up with them. You know,
Yeah. Well, take it up with Rowling.
yeah, or don't.
Known Holocaust denier, Joling Coling Rowling.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, do with that. Do
Because
with
I
that
may
what you will, because at the end of the
burn it to
day,
the fucking ground.
yeah, at the end of the day, right, whatever your personal feelings are, because hey, you might like her. Good for you. That's like saying, you know, that's great. You like J.K. Rowling, okay? That doesn't mean that you have to condone what she does, but you do
Yeah, you
you.
could always try, I don't know, growing a fucking brain or something.
Well, yeah. But yeah, um, that's that on the news. We will be obviously finding out a lot more stuff about the Epstein files. Um, it just really baffles my mind as to how you know Jeffrey Epstein was bad enough, but then obviously you've got
Yeah,
Ghislaine Maxwell, who is just as worse. You've got
yeah,
Bill Gates, Richard Branson, you've got Bill Clinton, you've got Hillary Clinton. Like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
yeah.
And like
Mm, mm,
anyone trying to, I, I, I went on a spiel about this last week, but anyone trying to frame this as like, oh, but Bill Gates and Hillary Clinton and Bill Clinton and like, yeah, they're in there too. They should be persecuted as well. See, at this point, anarchy is the only viable fucking option.
mm-hmm.
So go
Yeah.
out, become an anarchist, stop believing in world leaders, realize the fact that all leaders, all rich people, are horrible, horrible fucking people who needs to be taken down, and then let's do something about it. All these people have names, they have addresses.
Yeah.
They have soft little skulls that can be cracked open.
Yep.
Am I
Um.
saying that Hillary Clinton should have a brain cracked open? Yeah. This is not going to see the light of day. I'm going to get fucking shot in the back of the head or something.
Um.
This is the final episode because Max got assassinated. If I die in the coming week, you know why. Hillary Clinton came
Yeah.
to my home and shot me in the head. The fucking whore.
Uh. Let me. Um. Let's have a look. USA. Shit. No, not that. No. No.
Gonna.
Let's have a look. Linehan
The
was
rest of my life is just going to be like, yeah.
actually, let me go on Twitter because it'll be easier. Because I think I bookmarked it.
Yeah.
Let me. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it?
It is illegal to say I want to kill the president of the United States of America.
Yeah. So also this week, uh, Graham Linehan was basically, a brief recap. Graham Linehan was arrested for was
Why does that happen to him so often?
I don't know. British police arrested a non-UK citizen arriving from the United States for his online speech. Graham Linehan is an Irish comedy writer who tweeted jokes critical of transgender ideology while in the United States. When he flew to London, Linehan was arrested at Heathrow Airport by 5 armed officers. Um, and
Isn't this exactly what happened like a year ago?
yeah, and apparently 5 days ago, and this was in the US, he had his testimony.
Oh,
Um,
okay, okay.
which I did save the live stream. Obviously, unfortunately, it was through GB News. Um,
Yeah.
but so yeah, and Graham Linehan was as equally as stupid looking in a
Yeah, I saw
fucking
pictures for that. I did
yeah
see pictures of that. I
yeah.
just remembered.
So
He looks AI generated. Human proportions aren't supposed to look like. What happened to you? What fucking vat of like radioactive toxicity did you fucking swim through to get those bodily proportions, Graham?
hatred,
I need to know. I need to
pure
know
hate.
what fucking
Like
new what nuclear power plant did you live nearby when you were a kid to start looking like that? You wonky motherfucker.
it's probably partly to do with age and just the
No,
casual
he,
wear and tear
but,
of hate.
but it's not only that he's like ugly, it's that he's like his head. It's like with Charlie Kirk. It's impossible to tell if it's photoshopped or not. Like, is his head? How big is his fucking head? It looks like he's like retaining liquid. It looks like his head has grown around a tumor.
Well, I mean, possibly.
And then his fucking stroked out face. And I'm allowed to say that I've had a stroke.
I don't know. All I know is that
It's fuck ugly.
Grinner has locked his account, um, and probably because, like I said in the previous episode, he's probably pissed someone off.
Uh,
But yeah,
yeah, well,
um,
yeah, of course he has. I'm just gonna like, he's, I'm sorry. Ah, he's so fucking ugly. Oh god, Graham Linehan is a fucking joke.
um, but
Ah,
I mean, I haven't bothered to until now. That it's the first time I've actually bothered to check in to see what he's done. But I don't know.
yeah,
Like
well, you know,
we'll just have to wait and see what happens between now and next week. See if anything else happens. If not, then we will just do what we usually do.
yeah,
Um,
yeah.
yeah, it's like
And I'm always willing to just shoot the shit.
yeah,
Fucking, oh, Graham Linehan. He needs to. He
you know,
is a fucking monster.
it's like I've been well, I say pretty. I've been fairly active over the past 24, 40 hours. Um,
Yeah,
annoying people by correcting them.
I'm always good to do the Lord's work, you know.
Yeah,
I haven't. I've been. I've had a slow week on Twitter. I did. I I did fight with the pissed off lawyer, but that's like,
oh
yeah,
yeah, yeah.
that's about it, really.
Uh, yeah. She made another account.
Yeah, I saw that. Well, but she's had that for a while, hasn't she? Like,
Yeah, but
no,
so
like
I think
Law and
that
Revolution or whatever the fuck it's called.
yeah, I think that used to be like her backup,
Yeah, 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 yeah. That's the impression that I got as well.
just in case the main account went fucked. But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
Uh,
know.
which, I get that. I have backups. I have so many backups. Uh, I wonder why. But I've had my account for so long now. But like, I just need to. Once again, I need to like my issue with that fucking cunt is not that she is the trans. It's that she's a fucking coward. It's that. And nobody should want her on on their fucking side because she admitted to saying things that she didn't believe. She said that openly, and that should be like if she came out and was like, "Oh, I was wrong. I love trans people, and I'm not a fucking cunt." It wouldn't matter. She always needs someone to blame. She can never have any fucking. She never takes any responsibility for her fucking actions. She never, like, it's always someone else's fault. And she admitted to saying things she didn't believe. That is
Yeah.
fucking disgusting. That is fucking revolting. If you have if you have ever sat and tried to like if you've ever said something to because you feared exclusion from the group, I don't want you on my side. You are not a part of my fight. You are fucking disgusting to me. You're a fucking coward and you need to leave forever. The turfs shouldn't want her on their fucking side either. She's not an asset, she's a fucking liability. Oh, would you look at
But,
that? Max got angry at cowardice again.
yeah. Unfortunately, I mean, like, there's no like, there's no point.
Have some fucking principles, people.
Yeah, it's like, um, there's no point in. I mean, whenever I have interacted with her, like, it's mainly down to either it's not out of like oh, I want to actually interact with her. I never have that. I never have that feeling. It's like
No, of course.
it's
It's because
either
you fucking
because it's
suck.
either because she has said something like pretty stupid, right?
Mm.
Or she's just making an absolute arse out of herself. Either way,
Oh,
I don't
she
care.
said something pretty stupid, so it's a day that ends
Yeah,
with Y.
yeah. It's like I've said this before, and I'll say it again, and I'll say it as many times as I need to until someone fucking listens. Her choosing to detransition is her choice. Absolutely. I wish her
Yeah.
nothing but the best. I genuinely mean that. I really do. And that goes for all people who decide it's not for them. Right? But having said that, and Max already said this earlier, own up to your own shit.
Yeah.
No one forced you. Now, in the case of the girls that we were speaking about earlier, right? In that particular case, that doctor, through some shifty maneuvers, got what he wanted by ruining a person's childhood, right? He should be struck off, right? But in the case of Hendrix, who is an adult, she didn't, right? Own up to your mistakes. Admit that you made mistakes. Don't blame
Yeah.
an entire minority for something that you chose to do. No one forced you. Now, again, if someone did force you, then by all means, then sue the fuck out of them, right? If they forced you, sue the fuck out of them, get money, right? And I would be like, well done. I hope you know, live your life. But take some responsibility.
Yeah.
It's not hard. You're a lawyer. Well, you're supposed to be this like hotshot lawyer. Oh, everybody knows me. Okay, everyone knows you.
Yeah.
Grow a backbone. Say, hey, in my journey, I fucked up. I made some choices, some decisions. They didn't go the way I planned them to,
No.
or I wasn't fully clued up. I wasn't fully knowledgeable. My mistake. I hold up. I hold my hands up. That it's not hard. Not everything is not everything is the fault of the medical professionals.
No.
Right. Let's stop that bullshit because I've had it up to here.
No.
Right. Because it's not on. You know, it's like me having an operation, right? And because because of my poor decision making, because I went ahead against their recommendations. That's
Yeah.
like me trying to sue them for a mistake that I made. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Now
But yeah,
I will
so
need to pop off because my migraine
but
is starting to act up again.
yeah, but it's like we're gonna leave it there anyway because
Yeah.
my throat is starting to go, and I
Yeah.
need to relax. We'll be back next
Yeah.
week, same time. Um.
Same place.
So yeah, stay safe. Bye.
Bye.